Once upon a time in a world not so far from ours, there was a little boy named Leo who loved everything about space. He knew every planet's name and every astronaut's mission. But most of all, he wanted to be an astronaut himself and explore the vast universe. One night while lying in his bed, Leo was looking out the window at the moon. It was the biggest and brightest he had ever seen it. Suddenly, a beam of light came out from the moon and started glowing on him in its glow. Surprised but curious, Leo stepped outside. The light was warm and inviting, and before he knew it, he was floating in the air. As he looked down, he saw that the backyard had become a huge, soft surface like a trampoline. And in the distance, he heard the faint sound of drums. With renewed energy, Leo bounced higher and higher until he was soaring above his house. Then he started to walk on the soft surface. It felt like walking on air. He walked and he walked until he saw a huge shadow looming up ahead. At first, he was scared, but then he realized it was just a friendly monster made out of cheese. The cheese monster was playing a huge drum and making the soft surface bounce up and down. "Hello," said Leo. "Why is the ground so bouncy?" The cheese monster stopped drumming and turned around. "This is no ordinary place," he said in a deep voice. "You have landed on the moon." Leo was shocked. He couldn't believe that he had traveled all the way to the moon. The cheese monster explained that the moon was having a party tonight and all the monsters from other planets were invited. As they walked further, Leo saw all kinds of amazing things. There were green monsters with 6 arms playing musical instruments, blue monsters with wings flying through the air, and even some monsters that looked like friendly dogs. They were all celebrating the annual Intergalactic Monster Bash. The cheese monster offered Leo a big slice of cheese as a souvenir of his visit. And although he couldn't stay for the party, Leo thanked him for the wonderful surprise and the new friend he had made. Then Leo did something very silly. He took off his shoes and socks and threw them as high as he could. The soft surface of the moon made them float forever. He sat down on a nearby rock and watched as his shoes and socks danced around him. When he was done playing, the cheese monster walked him back to the edge of the soft surface. "How do I get back home?" asked Leo. The cheese monster pointed to the sky. "Just follow the beam of light and you will be home in no time," he said. With a final wave to his new friend, Leo closed his eyes and made a wish. When he opened them again, he was lying in his bed. The moon was still shining brightly outside his window, but now it seemed much closer than before. From that day on, Leo knew that the moon wasn't just a ball of rock and dust in the sky, but a place filled with magic, wonder, and the best cheese. And although he never forgot his adventure on the moon, he kept it a secret from everyone except his teddy bear, who promised to never tell anyone. And that, my little astronauts, is the end of today's bedtime story. Did you enjoy it? If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more adventures. Also, share this video with your friends if you think they'll like it too. Until next time, keep exploring and dreaming big because you never know what adventures await you in the great beyond.